You know? It's a whole freaking Saquinario, bro. Yo, look. This is what we got, right? We got Slay the Princess. Okay. Where's my oh no. I didn't read the warning. Oh, it's still there? Oh, dang, they got the dotting their I's and crossing their T's. I turn over to the joint. Oh yeah, click, 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 click. Okay, let's see. I turn over to the joint. Oh yeah, click, 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 click. Okay. I turn over to the joint. Oh yeah, click, 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 click. Bring my night owls. I turn. Okay, I'm like, why do I keep hearing it 11 times?
The Spirit of the Lord is...
Okay. We're here, right? It looks so different on there, though. Okay, I don't know. Look, yo, we got Slay the Princess. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay. Preferences. Boil effect. Okay. It's still, you can still see it, right? Okay, cool. Chapter 1.
You're on a path
I didn't read
in
it.
the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
In the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered maybe the reason she's going to end the world because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though. Doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. So we've always wanted to offer Monarch, Viva la Revolution. Silently continue toward the cabin, turn around and leave.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Oops. Gotta put an enter.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
The narrator is a prick. Nobody even said anything about all of that. All I said was, is it not messed up to kill a princess? Me saying it's messed up to kill a princess automatically means it's not messed up to do any of the other things you said. You're a jerk off. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Facts.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. which she will unless you do something about it.
Who is her daddy? Okay, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down. Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the...
Yeah, I don't want to just go in there and offer. I don't even know what she is or what's going on or why I'm here. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that maybe the only reason to forget I'm not doing this? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Is this sort of reward for doing this? But you say maybe I'll stay here, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, am I a separate person from the freaking, ignore him? Okay, so... Okay, am I suggesting?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
My cross is a blade now. But he said, pay no attention to him after the hero said that. So me, the narrator, and the hero are three different people.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
We have to stay focused, brothers.
And
we
there
have
you
to stay
are.
focused.
Are you here to kill me or something?
No, I haven't decided yet.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Bro. She's locked up in the chains. I mean, if she's stuck down here, if she's in the chains, she's in the chains, right? Like, alright, let's talk.
Blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
That's what I would have said. That's what I would have said. That's what I would have said.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her. Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. What happened to you?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I mean, honestly, that's what I was thinking. I don't like your eyes, though. Golly.
They haven't told you anything, have they? At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Yeah?
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Yeah, but neither is the narrator's.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
You said it, not me.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about...
Oh, wait, stop. It's about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person and a subjugating monarch, nonetheless. No less.
Too long.
You can't don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here. Have to be kidding. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Oh, you have to be kidding. Yeah, bro, listen. I don't trust you, I don't trust her. You say she's gonna end the world. She's locked up down here. She's locked up via chains. Why doesn't she just slip the chains, gimme, and freaking run out the door, bro? I don't know. What do I have that she needs? If she has something that I need, then she's not gonna kill me right now anyway, right?
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine.
Like you lock her up in a basement, then just tell me she's gonna end the world after kill her in this raggedy basement in the middle of the woods somewhere in a cabin? No, bro. No, bro. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And even if they did, like, I don't like her tone of voice. Like, girl, you at my mercy right now. I'll really say, JK, go pick that knife up and walk away. Or maybe I'll say, JK, go pick that knife up and freaking... And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Yeah. Yeah.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Bro, okay, so I really feel like the narrator, the hero, and me within the game are all separate entities. Like, I'm an existing entity in the game. And my responses are not what the hero is, like, thinking, but my responses are me as my own entity influencing the hero to do certain things within the game. Is the narrator also... like, I mean, obviously he's in the game, but that's why I think he's in the game. Like, did he lock the door? Is somebody orchestrating this from the outside? Is that the narrator? Is the narrator even the narrator? Is the narrator just like...
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier
Thanks.
for everyone.
You can just come down here and just juke her,
the
bro.
door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Bro, she's tripping, bro.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Listen, girl.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Bro, that would creep me out for real if that really... Bro, it's so creepy looking. It's like... Wait, is that my hand? What am I? Am I the bad guy? That's my knife. My knife is bloody because I'm cutting her out. Okay. My knife is bloody because I'm cutting her out. But like, look at how she's looking at me though. Like, that's like the most fearful trust.
You cut into her flesh.
You heard the sound? Say.
The blade is sharp and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Right, what is this? Wait, the blade is sharp. You make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron
She
gauntlet.
didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
She like, what's shorty name from the Boondocks? Little orange hair shorty from the Boondocks. That was on Riley
How
Heavy.
is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Yeah, maybe I made a mistake. I may have made a mistake. I may have made a mistake.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Okay. So is there a separate entity outside of me, the narrator, and the hero that locked the door? Because apparently the narrator is like in my mind like I thought they were. Because like...
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
No, 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 no. I don't want to.
You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. There's no go. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she...
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you.
I didn't want to.
Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one. But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
As the blade falls from your trembling hands, the princess rears back, readying a bone-shattering haymaker. You fall to your knees, barely able to process the ringing in your ears before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you. If we're lucky, the wound you manage to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place.
Oh, too weak to even try fight.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
Bro, I didn't make that decision. I didn't want to kill her.
Windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Don't say no, I'm sorry, but it's over. You did this. I didn't want to kill her.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
How'd he just...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Bro, how's he just gonna do that for me? And then talk about some... Oh, man, well... Uh-oh, it looks like we've been overwhelmed. You died. No, like, you died. How are you just gonna...
You're here to slay her. If you don't...
Narrator is definitely an op.
The world.
Right?
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
What? Bro, you know everything, but you didn't just see me. I just dug a 4-inch knife in her back. What is she? 5'2", 120? I just dug a 4-inch knife in her back and she just ate it. She turned around, looked at me and said, really? Like, what do you mean, really?
You're right. We should just leave. There's nothing we can do to stop her, so we might as well enjoy. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yes. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going, the cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. With a new dawn beyond our own, gonna go walk in the opposite direction now.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Wasn't a Pokemon?
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Oh, brother.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation.
I know you
If
have.
do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
This nigga is
Forever.
Lord Farquaad. You must go in there and slay the princess for all of humanity, but that is a sacrifice that I am willing to make. Like, nigga, shut up.
But fine. You turn around and
Yeah,
trek
that's
back down the path you
exactly what
went.
you came for.
Something isn't right. What's going on? Where are we? We're dead, obviously.
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. What the hell? Return to your destined path or face the consequences.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that
You'll
path
know when you see it. The
is a
real Slay the
cabin.
Princess starts here. You'll know
And
when
in
you
the
see
basement
it.
of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Or R1. I'm on the keyboard anyway, so I'm just gonna press tab. You're here to slay her. If you don't, the end of it will be the end of the world.
You make your way up the ignore. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty.
Don't listen to anything he has to say.
The door to the basement.
Like, how do you just lock somebody?
Is someone there?
Her voice is different. Her voice is different. Oh, I should have went.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed. Good. You're still listening to reason.
Stop.
It would be better if you had a
It would be
weapon.
better if you
You
would stop
walk down the
talking.
stairs
Why are you
and
still
lock
talking?
eyes
It's her
with the
time.
princess.
Oh, okay,
There's
this
a heavy
part.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the farm.
She's beautiful.
I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Bro.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, she looks the same, but she sounds different. But she started tripping last time. Okay, let's see.
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Nah, she's a completely different person.
Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
She's a completely different person. Okay, I don't care. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. I'm the first person you see in a while. What have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here. I'm sorry, but I can't trust you. This doesn't add up. Come back upstairs for you to believe I was saying another word. I can't believe they're keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
It has a lot to do with everything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen. Okay.
Stop
but
talking.
Actually, what has she?
Right? Like I need puzzle pieces. I don't know where they go. I don't know where they fit, but they're pieces of the puzzle. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. I was sent here to slay you. I wanna do another thing where I come back and like come fresh. Like like you know what I mean though. Like I wanna come down here. I'm gonna do another run where I come down here with the knife and ask her the same questions, and I'm gonna go into the tower and see what she's talking about. Cause she's a completely different person this time. So I wanna address her as a different person. Like, if she's gonna be different, I'm gonna do things differently, and I'm gonna use what I know from before.
You're only making this more difficult.
Shush.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge.
Shut up.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, I know
Walk
I
up
am.
to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
The key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Bro, she's a completely different
Or
person.
if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm
Yeah,
sure
of
we'd
course.
be to attempt to make your way. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I mean, I'm only in a mess because you let me down here.
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, unfortunately, girl.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's
Facts,
voice.
yeah, she seems so pitiful this time.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what
I'm saving her.
Fine.
Look what happened last
Against
time.
Your better judgment,
Oh, girl.
You place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Oh my gosh, I hate when she looks
You
at me
cut
like that.
into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Oh, what's the name of this?
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just
Bro,
let
please,
her.
come
As the
on,
princess
bro.
approaches the bottom stair. Wait, this isn't fair. Watch me.
What are...
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Right? I don't want to kill her. I don't want to kill her.
The blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She
You don't know me,
nervously
girl.
reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Infuriatingly
What are you
rigid
doing?
hands. I'm not killing the
I'm
princess. That's what I'm
sorry.
doing.
I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For her sake.
For her sake. Don't be
Right?
pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I mean, I don't know about that
Whatever.
either, though.
She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Girl, just stab me through the brain,
Sorry,
please.
sorry.
Don't. Oh, gosh, girl. What are you doing?
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Right?
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Rivulets. A very small stream.
can't just end like this, right?
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Bro, what am I playing?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is you're here to slay her. My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's...
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved,
smitten.
we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Facts. But genuine love, not just romantic love. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Right?
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
I beg to differ.
We beg to differ for two different
I'm gonna
reasons.
argue with you.
That
I'm just going
nigga
to take a deep breath and assume that whoever
trying
is
to see
making the
some.
decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time. What do you mean?
Bro, I keep clicking the freaking right mouse button. Then the nigga don't narrate. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't
It's
know,
the
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
What do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I think I'm just a
She
dead nigga in the
would
basement.
never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Bro, please.
A warning. She will lie, she will cheat,
and do everything in
and
her
she
power to
will
stop
do
you.
everything.
We
Yeah,
already
exactly.
told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
See, don't pay their bickering any mind. So it's 4 of us. It's me, the narrator, the hero, and the smitten.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture...
Oh my gosh, bro, please. Let's go a pristine blade on his
The
edge.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
But there
I'm not
was a
like
mirror a
that.
second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Nah, she was cool. She was cool. She was cool though.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I mean, it
soft
depends.
voice
She got
carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last
She got
time.
Atari down here or something?
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
I'm saying, bro.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Okay. So, me, the narrator, and the smitten are in our own, are in the hero's mind. So I'm playing as, part of his consciousness. Part of him wants to do his duty, the narrator. Part of him wants to save her because he's smitten, the smitten. Part of him needs to pick between the two, which is me. And then he is the one that does it.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
But what did the mirror mean?
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
I
It's
guess
you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
if I'm in her head, if I'm in his head in the mirror, obviously we're
You hear that?
talking about
She said we're dashing.
the 3 of us are in his head. So I mean we would be him, so maybe that's
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yeah, you tried to kill her twice, and it didn't work twice.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Facts.
Well, she killed us.
Don't do that.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It
Thank
was
you.
self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Okay. So the narrator just confirmed that there are multiple worlds, multiple realities, multiple of me, multiple of her, which is why the first time she was like tripping, bro, and then the second time she's like so pitiful and so like dainty. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first. So he was really hoping. So every other iteration of us has failed to kill the princess in some capacity. Whether it be like this, where I just decided I don't want to kill her. She's cool. She's cool. And look at her. She's cool. Or like the other one where I'm like stabbing and she eats it and goes, I know this nigga did not just... And freaking bodies me, bro. So every single iteration of me has failed?
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
No. That's not weird because you're smitten. The smitten is a voice in your head, so you're smitten. She's smitten. She was locked down there. You came to kill her. You didn't kill her. You freed her. So now she trusts you. That's not weird. She trusts you.
Last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
I think she trusts
No,
me.
you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
Nah, I think she... You told me last time I heard why'd you do that? What happened after I died? I have to ask you, did you...
No,
rescue the princess?
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Alright, slow down there, Buckaroo. There's 3 of us in here. 4 of us.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Nigga, what?
What do we do now?
I don't know.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I
Sure.
like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
You talk
You
too
and the
much.
princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Bro, she's free from the freaking basement.
And what happens after?
I'd be
we walk up the
ecstatic.
stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't
The
that
door
interesting? The door
closed.
slams in your face.
I see.
on the
Oh, isn't that
locked face.
interesting? Yo. Shout out to the voice actor.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Nah,
Oh,
but
no.
hold on.
Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our
Bro, wait,
passions
let's
run
see,
deeper
bro.
than anything you will ever know.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, you've got this.
Thanks, baby.
You place your hand on the door,
And
the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Come on. Thank you.
I
Believe in
knew
me.
it.
Believe in
Your
me.
words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. The blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
No.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me... You know,
Okay,
if
listen,
we're
I'm
walking
tired.
out that's not... Yes, what...
So with these interruptions, I made my mind. We're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? And then you step outside.
Romantic haze, your love will set you free.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we...
Where did everything go? Where did...
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a
Our
princess.
feathers? What am I? What are those? My woman. But you don't get a chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and has left something else in her place.
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? I'm begging you, don't do this.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's you. He's not on the legs? Do I have feathers?
Something returns to the long quiet.
Bro. Okay, listen. I'm gonna play this another time. Alright. This is too much for me right now. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I want to try it out. I played an hour. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I really don't know what's going on. Things are happening. Niggas is reviving. They're dying. They're reviving. She's eating. She's dying. She's eating. I'm dying. I'm not eating. She got eaten. I've been eaten. And I'm not me because I am me controlling. Bro, listen.